Well, good morning again and welcome to my second trip that I'm tracking. I'm here at the airport Sunday morning. Good journey in through the car, so everything should be okay. I hope going through. I'm looking into Terminal 5, doesn't look too busy at the moment. So let's see how this experience goes. So fingers crossed. Lanyards on and ready to go, so let's hope that the support I get and the experience is far better than last time. So just entering into Terminal 5, some of the questions I was asked last time is how exactly do I feel as I'm entering or starting to do this. As you can tell, I just took a deep breath, so as I step in, it is quite overwhelming to come into a building like this. Anxieties can go through the roof. It is extremely stressful. Luckily, my driver's dropped me down right by the gates that I need to be, and as when I spin this around in a minute, you'll see that it's currently not too busy. So I hopefully will be okay, but I can see there's a bit of a queue. I'll just show you around. So this is down this end. There's a bit of a queue over there. But hopefully I don't have to stand in that too long. But it's, you know, it's massively stressful now until I get through and I'm able to sit, hopefully in the lounge and gather my thoughts ready for when I need to then collect myself to go to find my gate and get on the airplane. Yeah, right now I'm struggling for breaths because my anxieties have gone really high. I'm traveling without anybody, so normally I have my wife with me, so I hope that the support is going to be available. We shall see when we go over to check-in. So check-in went really smoothly, and then I went over to the support area. There is a lot of people waiting, and they told me I would have quite a long wait before I got any kind of support through the airport. Clearly they're struggling with staff. So because Terminal 5 is a terminal I've been through an awful lot, I'm going to navigate through the fast track myself. I have my lanyard on, so hopefully we'll get the support that I need from the security. I'm not allowed to film as I go through there, but hopefully it's all going to be fine, and then I will find my way to the lounge, and hopefully I'll let you know when I'm there. So I made it into the lounge okay. The big issue now is around support. The airport doesn't have enough staff to support the requests, and clearly are prioritising people in wheelchairs to get through. So my request for support was, we can get to you, but there will be a delay. So there was quite a lot of people, and then getting me through here to the lounge would have been an issue as well. So I would now need to make my way to the gate, again navigating this by myself. So the real issue around staff shortages remains. The other issue is, regardless of the fact that I'm actually flying business class, let me just show you around as to how busy BA's lounge is. So for an autistic individual, there is nowhere quiet to go, to find, to sit. As you can see, the lounge is exceptionally busy. So again, sensory overload. I've been sat for a little while with my noise cancelling headphones on and trying to block out some of the noise, but I just wish there was somewhere that I could actually go and sit within the lounge that was a quiet room. So I've made it to the gate, and I actually went up to the gate against all my anxieties because it was just too busy with people, and let them know that I should have had specialist assistance because I was physically able to walk. They did ask if I could get to the gate myself, etc. So, like I said earlier, they could have waited, but they said if I can make my way, it would be a bit quicker. So I've got to the gate, and they've really been helpful and helped let me come through and sit quietly away from where the big crowds are. But again, that was huge anxiety to go and physically have to ask for something I pre-booked. So there is a huge break in the whole system for anybody who has a hidden disability and appears to the outside world to be okay, as they want to call it. So you know, I'm massively struggling with the anxiety through the airport. It was quiet earlier, it's now really busy. And the lack of support for somebody who needs it is hugely visible here at Heathrow now. Their staff shortages are, you know, only exacerbating the problem. So we're at the gate. We are going to be able to hopefully get on board. We are being bussed out, which again is problematic. But you know, I will at least be on a quieter bus because of the assistance. And then we shall see. Once I'm on the aircraft, it's usually okay. We shall see what happens when we arrive in New York. But you know, the lanyard only gets you so far, gets you a little bit more respect. The airports don't lend themselves at the moment, no matter how good the airline are booking. Huge opportunity for airports to do better. Huge opportunity for Rangam to come in here and be able to offer staff and people that can obviously do the support, because I think we've got a group of people that would thrive doing this kind of job once they're orientated around the airport. So hope to get it some time in with Heathrow. We did have some time booked, but that got pushed back after all the recent troubles, so we shall see. Looking forward to engaging with them. So just boarded the aircraft, came out by bus, which completely defeated the object of asking for extra time to board, etc. As the bus arrived out here, it was obviously full, however many people can fit on the bus. Everybody made a charge for the door, so as somebody needing extra time, somebody needing that support that I didn't get originally, you're then shoved to the back of the queue of everybody else running to get on the aircraft. So really not very well structured when you need to get a bus out to the aircraft. So really disappointed. I'm just sat in my seat now and just taking a few minutes to gather myself, because again, that was just everybody pushing and shoving to get off the bus. Too many people in a short space. Huge anxiety is built. Again, why advertise that you are very supportive when in fact you don't have processes or procedures that actually really do support individuals that need it? I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm hugely anxious now sat on the aircraft. I'm lucky that I am in my own space, so we'll be able to gather my thoughts, have a drink, and just block out the world for a little bit. I'm going to put some noise cancelling headphones on just to get myself back level, set, and then I'll be able to interact with the cabin crew. Well, we just arrived in Newark, and the badge or the lanyard was actually recognised in the immigration hall, and I was moved down to a specialist area or a specialist queue to get me through immigration. So whilst there was a big queue and I had to stand in the queue, once I got to the front to be given a stall to go to, they recognised it and escorted me down, so they were really good here at the airport. Just got to the baggage reclaim and it's just starting to get busy, so my case was first off, so I want to get out of here before it does get too busy. So we are safely here and heading out to getting our car. Well, hello and welcome to my return flight. Everything went reasonably well up to this point, so I've checked in, I've been sat in the lounge for a while. The airport was really quiet when I came through, so I didn't see any point in recording. But right now I'm down by the gate as we're waiting to board, and I've had to find a quiet corner, and I'll show you exactly why. So the noise is quite overwhelming. I'm still very much in the corner, waiting for the call for anybody who needs extra time to board. It's quite overwhelming at the moment because everybody's piled into the corner. I get it, it's 9 o'clock at night, everybody wants to get on the plane, but not very well marshalled at all, not very well looked after, not very autistic friendly in this corner. Just too noisy, the echoes, so you can see why it's easy for people to get anxious and taken away with all of this, and I'm somebody who travels a lot, but I'm extremely anxious right now. This is not a good situation to be in, so can't wait to get on the plane and find a quiet seat. Oh, good morning, just arrived back at Heathrow. Didn't do anything on the plane because having been through Newark and that being so busy, I was slightly overwhelmed when I got on the plane. So took some time to settle, but we've arrived and it's fairly quiet at the moment. So straight through passport control using the fast track, so I didn't have to interact with anybody. Just making my way down to baggage reclaim again. No assistance waiting for me, not shocked. And they've already told us on the plane which baggage to head for, and I'm just following some people off my plane, so hopefully we're heading in the right direction. It's been a little bit more difficult coming back than it was going. Way too many people. The plane was very busy. Seating was not the best either. I sat staring at somebody until we were up in the air and I was able to put the shield up to hide their face, so not ideal. But again, another trip completed. Struggling to take a breath at the moment because the anxiety, even of being home, is quite a lot. And just hope now the luggage is quite quick so I can get out and find my driver and get me home.